Welcome viewers. Michael Cohen had a message for people trying to destroy his credibility as a witness in the hush money case against his old boss, former President Donald Trump. In this video we will break it all down for you. But before we continue, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest update from us. It's like what I had said to Jim Jordan. "I know what you are doing," he said, speaking to detractors through MSNBC's Nicholas Wallace Wednesday. "I know the playbook. Because I helped to write it for Donald. It's not going to work for you. Truth is the truth. And as Buddha says, truth will always rise." His reference to Jordan dated back to a House Oversight Committee hearing at which the congressman questioned the credibility of Trump's former lawyer before Cohen went to prison on charges of campaign finance charges and lying to Congress in 2018. His conviction regarded payments made to adult actress Stormy Daniels, who allegedly had an affair with Trump. "Shame on you, Mr. Jordan," Cohen said after Jordan accused him at that committee of non-existent remorse. "I am remorseful. I am going to prison. I will be away from my wife and children for years." Trump's part in the payments to Daniels is now the subject of a criminal investigation by the Manhattan District Attorney, which Cohen has been giving testimony to. Jordan is now running the subcommittee on the weaponization of government, not under Donald Trump, but under President Joe Biden. Cohen has alleged that while Trump was in office, he weaponized the Justice Department against him specifically. At one point, Cohen was going to be released on house arrest while the pandemic ravaged overcrowded prisons around the country. As Cohen was about to be released, he was told that he had to sign a non-disclosure agreement stating that he wouldn't speak to the media about Trump or write a book about his experience working for him. Republican Dan Goldman, D. New York, handed it to Jordan last week in the committee, saying that Jordan is alleging that the Dodge is being weaponized against the First Amendment rights of conservatives. Yet Jordan refuses to look at well-documented incidents that unfolded in court for the restriction of Cohen's rights under Trump. Following former Vice President Mike Pence's criticism of former President Donald Trump at the Gridiron Dinner, Trump hit back, mocking Pence's poor performance in the presidential primary polls and even suggesting January 6 was really his fault for not objecting to the election results. "It's this latter line," argued Lincoln Project strategist Tara Setmayer on MSNBC's The Reunited on Monday, "that actually incriminates Trump even further." Donald Trump has responded to Mike Pence's remarks at the Gridiron, and this is what he said. He blames Pence for January 6. Had he sent the vote back to the legislators, they wouldn't have had a problem with January 6, so in many ways you can blame him for January 6. Basically admitting that that was the purpose of the mob, said anchor Joy Reid. So Trump is basically saying, yeah, that mob was there to kill you if he didn't give me the election, and the proof is they came to get you. And if I'm a Department of Justice lawyer, I'm writing that down. Doesn't Trump always do that? He always admits to the crime, said Setmayer. And he turns it around and blames everybody else. It's always about projection. He's been saying this and blaming Pence since January 6 and prior to that. I mean, it was the Lincoln Project that put out the ad after the election that let Trump know, by the way, that Mike Pence is the one that's actually going to seal your fate here. You lost the election, and Pence is going to seal your fate on January 6 with that ceremonial power there in Congress. And they didn't know it's in Pence's book. The Department of Justice was contacted to find out how they could get back at the Lincoln Project because it pissed off Donald Trump so much that we alerted them to this fact, so this has been brewing for quite some time. We have seen the anecdotes in the past about how Trump called Pence all kinds of names and basically called him a coward and said you're the P word if you don't do this, Setmayer continued. Please, what is your take on this? And remember to subscribe as well. Thanks for